If you watch Chinese or Korean dramas, you know the drill. A highly anticipated episode drops overseas, and you find yourself sitting in a dark room, hitting refresh on a subtitle site at 2 in the morning, waiting for a fan translator to upload the English file. In January 2025, VideoLAN, the nonprofit behind the ubiquitous VLC media player, walked onto the stage at CES with a solution to that exact problem. They demonstrated a brand new feature built directly into the player, automatic subtitle generation and real-time translation working simultaneously, supporting over 100 languages. And they built it to run entirely offline. No cloud processing, no internet connection required, the ability to display 2 languages on screen at once, and a tool to export those generated translations as standard SRT files. This promised a way to bypass the multi-day wait for community translations, providing a path to watching international media the moment it's released. It is now mid-2026. VLC is installed on billions of devices globally, but this feature is nowhere to be found. If you've been digging through your VLC settings trying to find an AI toggle, you aren't alone. A lot of people assumed this quietly shipped, and they simply couldn't find the right menu. The feature didn't ship. The delay is real, and it comes down to 3 massive engineering and linguistic roadblocks that VideoLAN is actively trying to solve. To understand the delay, we have to look at the technology VideoLAN actually integrated into the player, an open-source speech recognition AI. Specifically, they are using whisper.cpp. This is a highly compressed, lightweight version of OpenAI's speech technology, designed to run exclusively on local hardware. It takes the audio wave, processes it inside that local environment, and outputs 2 distinct streams, the native transcription and the translated text. By handling everything locally, this removes any need for an internet connection. Your media stays entirely private. First, this translation feature requires VLC 4.0, a complete, ground-up rewrite of the core application that developers have been building since 2019. Second, running real-time speech recognition and translation simultaneously places immense computational stress on a device. To process this heavy local workload smoothly, a computer likely needs a neural processing unit, or NPU, specialized hardware designed specifically for AI tasks. A brand new flagship desktop handles this local workload effortlessly, but a 5-year-old budget laptop simply does not. VLC is the universal media player, running on nearly every piece of computing hardware on Earth. VideoLAN must heavily optimize the underlying code to account for that massive disparity in device power. If they released the AI translation tool today, millions of standard machines would simply crash trying to process the heavy local compute load. The final roadblock is strictly human. Translating the fast-paced dialogue of Asian dramas requires parsing incredibly complex speech patterns. Currently, the offline AI struggles with overlapping character dialogue, rapid delivery speeds, and heavy regional accents. Beyond just the audio, translating cultural idioms without the natural nuance of a human fan translator often results in stiff, literal text that completely misses the actual meaning of the scene. VideoLAN is holding the release back to prevent delivering a garbled, inaccurate viewing experience. They are choosing to refine the output quality rather than rush the launch. If you are comfortable testing unfinished software, you can actually download the early version of VLC 4.0 right now through VideoLAN's official nightly builds page. In this beta, you will find the broader structural improvements to the software, like the redesigned interface and the new media library browser. But take the warning seriously. Installing this beta guarantees you will encounter bugs, potential crashes, and high likelihood that the AI translation tools remain completely inactive in your specific build. For an immediate, reliable viewing experience today, you still need to rely on traditional fansub sites and database extensions like VLSub. The delay of VLC 4.0 is a commitment to performance and translation quality, ensuring the software works exactly as promised when it finally arrives. When this feature drops, it will remove the language barrier on untranslated foreign content. It will work natively, it will process privately, and be available to anyone. The days of waiting on a fan forum for a 3-day-old episode to finally get English subtitles are ending. That day just isn't today. Hit the like button, share this with a friend who is tired of waiting on delayed drama subtitles, and subscribe so you don't miss the exact moment the VLC update goes live.